All right, here Scott is with Sky. We have a transitional leash over her nose. You can see it goes across her nose and behind her ears, and I'll teach you more about that, and we'll actually give you one for Sky to take home. Right now we're just practicing a patient sit. She can sit or she can lay down. We're just practicing being calm, cool, and collected. There's nothing really going on right now, but we just want her to remain chill. There she stood up without being asked to go. So Scott's lifting up just the weight of an apple, and we're waiting for Sky to put her bum down. And he's just gonna hold consistent pressure and wait for her to put her bum down. She's trying to figure out what to do. She's like, what does he want me to do? I'm not exactly sure. We have practiced this a few times already, and she's pretty stubborn with it, which is very, very normal for my peers. They are very willful in what they want. So he's just going to sit here and hold up as if he's picking up an apple. So it's just the weight of an apple pressure. And he's going to lift up and wait for Sky to get it figured out. To give some added pressure, he's going to step in front of her and apply... Oh, she did it. Never mind. That was it. She had it. So that was beautiful. That's what we want her to learn to do, is to give to that contact pressure. Not pull against it because she's big and able, but to give to it because she wants to work as a team. When Scott's ready, he's going to start going for the walk. The number one important thing we want to focus on today is Scott's hand position, the one that's walking Sky. So you can see he has a nice loose leash. It's nice and short. His hand is at his side, but it's close to his back pocket. So it's actually kind of tucked a little bit behind him, not so much in front of him. I'm going to get beside you so you can see that a little better. See his hand slightly behind him. That leash is short enough that if Sky gets in front of him, pressure is created, or behind him, because Sky really likes to kind of lag behind also. But it's loose enough that when she's walking at a nice heel, it's relaxed and comfy, which is where we want her to be, right? We want her to just walk beside us relaxed and comfy. We have 5 tools whenever Sky does create pressure on the leash. The flick, you saw Scott was flicking there. It's just a flick. It's just like a little nudge, as if you would like kind of elbow your husband to do something. You're just going to give a little flick like he's doing right there. Now he's doing a zigzag. That's tool number 2 we can use when there's pressure on the leash, where he's just zigzagging back and forth, back and forth. Sky is my typical peer, where whenever something's happening she doesn't like, she likes to slow down, put her head down, and use her weight to say, I'm not going to do this. So he's just walking and using some encouragement, and he's just being very gentle and kind in all that he does, helping her understand, you're good. You don't need to be worried or stressed. We're not going to do anything crazy. We're just going for a short little walk. So you have your flicks, like you were seeing, you have your zigzags, and you have your reset. Those are 3 tools out of our 5 that we've covered in this video so far. Again, most important is the hand placement. Here, Scott's doing a rollback. That's where he just took 3 steps backwards and then is now going forward. There you can see he did a little bit of flicking as he was calmly and politely just flicking as he got her to go forward. That is our 4th tool out of our 5 tools, is a rollback. The other tool we can use is a direction change, where you just literally turn around and go the other direction. Let's say there was something in front of her that she was really pulling or reactive to. I would turn around and walk the other way until she's nice and calm, and then I'll turn around and walk back that direction again. Here he's asking her for the reset. We know she can be stubborn, and that's okay. But we do this picking up about the weight of an apple multiple times while on the walk. We want her to really get used to when we stop, she stops. There's no need to be reactive. There's no need to be loud or obnoxious. We're just going to be calm, cool, and collected. So he's just going to stand here and wait for her to put her bum down, lifting up the weight of an apple and waiting for her to give to the contact pressure that is happening through the leash. All the training that we'll be doing is through contact pressure of the leash or distance pressure with our bodies. That's like physical cues where we're not actually touching her, but she's looking at us and learning from our body language. That's called distance pressure. So here he's just holding up the weight of an apple. So again, our 5 tools, which we've covered in this video, oh, there she goes, and then he releases. You see how it's loose now? Are the reset, the flick, the zigzag, the rollback, or the direction change. Again, all of those are used anytime pressure is created on the leash. You're good to go? Go ahead and start walking for me. While they're in that patient sit, they can sit there for 20 seconds to your neighbor, you want them to go to that calm, cool, and collected position. That helps change their brain settings so that they're ready to relax, ready to chill, and they're going to know that they're just hanging out. There's no need to be reactive. We're just here to have a fun time together. So again, see his hand positioning, nice loose leash, going on a nice walk together, working on there being no pressure, either with her lagging behind or going forward if something is exciting in front of her. All right, here Sky is on her raised cot. This cot is super important and makes training worlds easier. So if you don't have a raised bed like this, you're gonna want, you can get one off from Petco or Amazon or wherever you'd like, but you're gonna want to get a raised cot. For Sky here, I would suggest a large. I think she's on medium. That one might be a large. But don't get her a medium. Get her a large. So here Scott took the transitional leash off of her nose. This spot we want to be her sanctuary, her place where she wants to be, her place where she's happy. So he's brought her to the bed. He placed her on the bed. She must be in a sit or down position. And she just naturally went into a down because she did the pure plop. And so now he's rubbing all over her. He just pet as long as he wanted to and gives her some love, lets her know that she did a great job. And then once he's all done loving on her and touching her paws and putting her fingers in his ears and touching the tail just to familiarize her to everything, he's then going to walk C shapes around her. So he's just going to go from side to side to side. This is just defining the space for her so she knows this is where we want her to be. I don't think we're going to have a problem with her, so pretty soon he's just going to go ahead and move on to real life stuff. So he's going to be moving around the kitchen. He's putting away the toilet paper. He's helping Caleb there. We just want to go about our daily routine. But while we are in the home, Sky will either be on this raised cot or in her reflection space, which would be a kennel or a room, a smaller room where there's not a lot of excitement happening, such as a bathroom or a laundry room or a mud room, someplace where she can be put to think and just recollect her thoughts. That's where she'll go to reflection. So she's either on this bed or she's in her reflection space. She's not roaming the home at this time. It'll be months down the road before she'll probably be able to earn that, depending on how quickly she gets the training. So Scott is just moving around the kitchen, cleaning up, and we just want Sky to be on her bed. She's pretty tired from our tiny little baby walk that we went on and from having fun and playing at the kennel this morning. So Scott's moving some tables, he's making some noise. We just want her to get used to anything and everything. Oh, why don't you ring the doorbell? We'll ring the doorbell, pretend like friends are coming over.
Hello, just a minute.
Coming. Coming.
Welcome, come on in.
So there he's getting off. So the leash was still on the neck, so Scott can help. First he's trying distance pressure to see if he can just pressure her back to the bed. If he can't, he'll use the leash. So he's not actually touching her. Oh, there he's touching the bum. He was more so using that pressure, but she's going to need a little bit of encouragement to get back on that bed. So he's going to use the leash and help her get back on the bed. She's doing the pure plop right in front of it, which I'm sure you are more than accustomed to. It is very much in their nature just to give a little pure plop. There. So we're just giving a little guidance and direction, helping her get all of her body back on the bed. There. And then we're going to, oh, he's off again. He's going to apply that distance pressure and try to work her back to the bed. There, that was beautiful. Look at her getting out. This will be a great step to getting into the car, right? If we can get on the cot, we can get closer to the car. Apply distance pressure. As soon as her bum goes down, he continues walking again. So again, we just want her in a calm state of mind on this bed. She can look around. If it was food time, she could eat.
Hello, just a minute.
Coming. He's wiggling the table again. We just want to introduce her to lots and lots of things so she can learn how to chill there and be calm, cool, and collected. Coming. Just a second. Open the door again. Oh, look at her go down.
Hello, welcome. Come on in.
Oh, welcoming people. And there, she even laid down for her. So Scott's going to go love on her now because now she's making appropriate decisions. Oh, what a good girl. Yeah. She's laying there calm, cool, and collected while we're answering doors. And obviously we still got lots of work to do. But that was this is her very first time on the bed. So being unsure of the bed and getting off the bed and laying down beside the bed, those are all very normal things that she'll get more and more comfortable with each time we practice this. We're gonna practice 3 times today, and then we'll do 4 times tomorrow, and it will be 4 times each day she's here. Here we are with Sky. She did a great job today. We just finished up the training for the day. So first we had free play, which is where Sky gets to go play with friends. It can be, or just by herself. She can go in the backyard and get her wiggles out. She could run. I don't really think she would like to play fetch, but maybe she does like to play fetch, or she just likes to wander and sniff and be active. That's her free time to just kind of get some wiggles out. So free play, training walk, bed, reflect. Those are our 4 trainings that we do. So free play, we're just playing. Training walk is what you've seen in the videos, where we use those 5 tools to teach her to walk on a nice loose leash. Step 3 is the bed. So we're on this raised cot now. She's been on this cot for a couple hours now. We're meeting her physical needs through free play and through training walk. I'm meeting her mental needs through the training walk. And so that really helps her be able to be on this bed. We've cleaned up dinner. The family's in the living room. So we're within eye shot, but we're not just standing here watching her. We want her to learn how to be calm, cool, and collected on her bed in all situations, whether we're in this room or kind of in the other room or kind of all over the place. We need her to chill just like this. Look how beautiful she's doing on there. We just want her to chill when it's calm, chill when it's excited, chill when it's crazy, chill when it's quiet. No matter what it is, I want her just to be able to have the space that she loves, and she can do like look at that cute face. Is that not so adorable? That's what we want. So free play, training walk, bed, reflect. Reflection is where she goes to a spot to reflect. That's exactly what it is. And this is where she'll spend the night too, or when we're not home, she'll either be in free play or in her reflection space. And this can be in a kennel or a crate. For us, it looks like a mud room or a laundry room. So maybe you have a room for her, but it's not the living room. It's not your bedroom where she's on your bed. It's not the whole basement. It's a smaller confined space where she can just chill and think. We want her to think about how positive training was, what she could have done better, and how great it was and what she achieved. Just a time to digest all that she's learned through the training. And then we're just going to repeat those 4 steps over and over again. While they're here for training, they do those 4 steps 3 times a day. When they go home, it's a minimum of twice a day. So you're going to do those same 4 steps at least twice a day, preferably 3 times a day.